Hey everybody, Pandi here. Hey everybody, Pandi here of Pandi's Hair Candy and More. Welcome to the channel. As you can tell based on the thumbnail, we have a special guest in the house today. None other than Cool from Cool to the Foolers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome. If we are already chat family, kick back, relax, grab your snacks and your drink, and enjoy the show. All right. So, hey, Cool, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I am doing fine, thank you. I'm so excited that you accepted my invitation to come. You all behind the scenes, I was having so many technical difficulties trying to get this interview nailed with Cool. So he was gracious enough to come back and try it over again. So I appreciate you and thank you for that one.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, how's your Saturday going?
Very well. I mean, not at work, but I'm okay.
Awesome. All right. Well, without further ado, I got a few questions here for you. I'm going to jump right in and get started with these couple of questions just so that you can kind of familiarize the viewers with who you are, what you have to offer, what your channel's about, and things of that such. You ready to get started?
Go right ahead.
All right. So, my first question is, or statement, I should say, introduce us to who Cool to the Foolers is. Like, who are you as a person? Who is the person behind the brand?
Oh, wow. Well, my YouTube channel is Cool to the Fullest. I am a YouTuber and I just do documentary films on historical Black figures and just did documentaries series, which is called The Story of YouTube Icons. And pretty much that's what I do on my YouTube channel and everything else.
All right, awesome. Now, is YouTube Black Cinema a different creator or is that your brainchild?
That is my brand.
All right, awesome. Now, how long have you been a YouTuber?
6 years.
Wow. So you probably have a whole wealth of information. I'm sure you done seen all kind of changes come and go with YouTube.
Absolutely. I mean, never would have thought of me being on YouTube for 6 years. I mean, I had my YouTube channel since back in February the 8th, 2015, which is, of course, celebrated my 6 year anniversary. So just I just can't wait for my 10th anniversary to come.
I know that's right. Claiming it and speaking it into existence. I know that's right. Wow. I'm sitting here like, dang, I'm I'm just approaching 2 years. So 6 years is quite a long time. 2 years feel like a long time to me.
Yes, it is. I mean, a lot of people don't think about 2 years or 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or even 6 years. Because a lot of people thinking that, oh, 6 years don't mean nothing. Yes, it does. I mean, just wait until 10-year anniversary. It will come.
Right, right, right. Now, what type of content can we expect to see on your platform?
Um, as usual, continue doing these documentary films on, of course, historical black figures and the ones that who we admire, who we influenced by, and this is the right tool to have the young kids to look at because you're not gonna get this at no schools or anything like that because teachers ain't really giving you the basic tools. You only gonna get this at home because education starts at home, and you particularly are still educated since the day you were born.
You know, you preaching a word right there. You preaching a word. So true. Now, what was my next question here? You pretty much delved into that. You pretty much summarized for us what your content is. Do you have a set schedule for your channel?
Um, Me honestly, I just decide what day I should release any YouTube videos, and it doesn't have to be a schedule at all. I can just think outside my head and just go with it. Because some YouTubers want to pick a schedule like they're at work. Well, technically, this is work, but in generally, you don't have to rush it. Just basically take your time.
I agree with that. I feel like there is a large number of YouTubers that are like, well, you need to have a schedule. You need to come on at a certain time so that people know when you're coming on. And I agree to some degree that that's necessary with certain types of channels. But with other types of channels, I feel like the more spontaneous and creative, it's like there's an audience for that. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. I do agree 100%. Because like I said, you ain't going to just um, come out of nowhere and just uh, do a YouTube video and then everybody be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh, give me some more, give me some more. I'm like, calm your behind down. Take your time. Why are you trying to rush? You're not in no Olympics. You're not uh running for a marathon. Take your time.
True. I have to agree with you there. Now, let's see. If my viewers are wanting to connect with you on social media, how can they follow you?
Very simple. My, of course, Instagram, which is the official name, but only difference is my last name, of course, is cool to the fullest Stallings.
And is Instagram the only other social media platform that you're on?
Um, I do have a Facebook, And even though that's my
Personal.
government name, yeah,
Okay, so yeah, if it's personal, then no. Got it. Got it.
yeah.
And then what advice do you have for people who may be considering starting a YouTube channel? Like what advice or tips do you have far as, getting started, staying focused and remaining consistent? Because obviously you figured out those things in order to have been here 6 years.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My advice to these up and coming YouTubers: just be yourself, stay motivated, and everything else. I mean, don't just come up on YouTube and you're thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna be famous just that quick." Oh no, 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 no. That's like saying you in Hollywood and you gonna be thinking that, "Oh, I'm gonna be the big shot filmmaker, the big shot actor, and all that." No, don't act like you sold this and this and that all of a sudden in one day. Cause nah, because YouTube is not easy. Let's be honest.
That's true. And another question I had for you, do you have a background in film production or videography, or is that something that you're aspiring towards?
I am, of course, inspired to do some films and all that. And a lot of people don't know that I did do a short film on 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 my YouTube uh brother's channel, and it was called "Don't Look Back," and that was my first time being in a short film on YouTube, and yeah, that is something new for me to do. And yeah, and I have been doing 3 plays before my early years. And let me see, as far as doing a feature film, I would love to do a feature film. But only problem is with this COVID-19, um, that's the only issue and all that. But it seemed to me that some certain people are willing to take the risk on continue making films and all that. As long as they wear a face mask, I'm for that. But it ain't wearing no face mask, you ain't ever gonna see me doing that. So that's just my take on that.
Oh my goodness, I know that's right. I don't blame you though. I don't blame you at all. Let's see here. I have another question for you. Um, and that is, can you tell us what type of content that we can expect to see going forward? Will you continue with the same type of content, or do you plan on going another direction? What can we expect?
Well, I am going to continue doing these, of course, those documentaries, films, and series and all that. And I'm continue to do this horror thriller series, and which is called Deadly Hour. And And a lot of people don't know that that was my first uh, script that I wrote back in when I was in high school. And I decided to create a character who is a black man. And I wanted that character to be the next Alice Cross, Kiss the Girls, Along Came a Spider, those types of things. But this one is really all black characters. And yeah, and there are a few white characters and all that, but it's strictly black, very black for real. And um this is way different. And I wrote all five of those franchise series. And yeah, so yeah, and the leading black male detective in a horror thriller, his name is Marcus Carter, and FBI profile. And yeah, and because usually you don't see no black male detectives in a horror thriller, not that much. I mean, because usually you may see a black male detective, of course, Alex Cross and all that, but only difference is he's only one black male, and um and the rest of them are white.
True. So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. I got one last question for you, and that is, can you share? Uh-oh, did we lose your image? Oh, you there?
Yeah,
Okay. So, my last question for you is, can you share a positive takeaway for the road? And you're on mute. You might want to, let me see if I can unmute you. You got to press it on your end. It's that little microphone at the bottom. There you go.
okay.
So, for the road, one last positive takeaway that you want to give us for the road.
One positive thing is enjoy everything that you love on being on YouTube. And um yeah, so yeah, YouTube is very important. And yeah, and YouTubers is going to be legendary for real.
All right, that was awesome. Well, I want to thank you again for taking the time to come over and speak with me. For those of you who may be watching the replay, I will be sure to link Cool to the Fullest channel information in the description box of this video. Without further ado, I am going to bid you a farewell. Thank you for your time. I'm going to have you hang out backstage as I close this, but thank you so much for being here today. All right, let's get this. All right, guys. So that was Cool to the Fula. He is here on YouTube. You all be sure to get over and check out his channel. I actually had the privilege and honor of accepting his invitation to be featured in one of his docu-series over on his channel about modern day heroes and YouTubers. So it was a great opportunity. I think his channel is very interesting and he has some wonderful content over there. So I therefore asked him to come over and allow me to interview him, to introduce him to you all who may not be familiar. So without further ado, you all, thank you again so much for clicking on the video. You all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you all so much for coming through and kicking it with your girl. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself. And if you have not already, don't forget to blow dry on my like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? It is free 99 after all. Make sure you double tap on that notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I go live over here and when new content is added to the channel. Until next time, stay safe everybody, stay encouraged, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.